It's time for baseball here on The Show. Today it's Grapefruit League action between the Washington Nationals and the Cardinals.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He will lead this one off today.
For Washington, the shortstop, Trey.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away.
First pitch, 106.
A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter.
Zero.
1-2 as he chases the slider.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time, and the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
In now is Adam Eaton. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Eaton, an Ohio native. He was selected in the 19th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar.
High and deep to center field. Bader facing back, still ranging back. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center as the Nationals strike first. It's 1-0. In now is Anthony Rendon.
Baseman, number 6.
As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike one. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Anthony Rendon is the second out of the opening frame. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Back goes Ozuna on the warning track. He makes the catch. Nats on the board first. Curtis. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, the key in this one for this lineup is they got to stay staunch in the middle of the plate. They can't start swinging at everything or this guy will abuse them. He'll start flipping up the rosin bag. They have to sit over those 17 inches and hold to that.
Steven Strasburg gets the starting assignment for the Nats in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Steven Strasburg has been good since he put on a uniform. The pride and joy of San Diego State University. The closest thing we've seen to Nolan Ryan. Mid to upper 90s fastball. Great changeup, great curveball, and great slider. Very, very rarely do you see a guy have a 4-pitch mix that's as good as Steven Strasburg's.
Behind 0-2 now. Two-strike pitch from Strasburg. Hit on the ground out to short. Turner has it. And there's one down now.
Batting second.
Now at the plate, number 19. He'll get his first shot with the bat here. Here's the first pitch to him. A bouncer up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. A bullet to first base. And now they'll tag him out between first and second. It's a double play, and the inning is over. One hit. Here's Matt Adams now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The first baseman, Matt Adams.
First pitch on its way. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Pitch popped straight up. Flaherty has a play. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting six.
So one away here with the bases empty. And stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first, and Kendrick is gone. Two away now.
Batting seven.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring in the catcher, Kurt Suzuki. Ground ball foul down the left side. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two. Bases are empty here with two men out. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The next 0-2 is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Here's Marcell Ozuna. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, batting at a .342 clip. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
High and deep to right center. Eaton on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next will be the right-handed hitting Jose Martinez. First offering on its way. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit hard to the right. Foul.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Hit on the ground to third. On to first, and Strasburg's in control here, 2 away. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're down 1-0. Into the box now, Gerardo Parra. In his career against this pitcher, he's 1 for 2. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Ready on 1-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Ozuna on the run. And he makes the catch in the corner.
Batting 9.
Settling in now, Steven Strasburg, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here it comes, 0-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. At the plate, Trey Turner. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. In there, strike one.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
The center fielder, number 2, Adam.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And the next to bat is speedy Adam Eaton.
Hey, and in that last at bat, he took this one to straightaway center field, the deepest part of the ballpark. So this guy can hit a breaking ball a long way.
Snap throw from the catcher.
0-1's the count.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 1 left for Washington, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Standing in, Jairo Munoz, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The shortstop, Jairo Munoz.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a swing and a bouncing ball hit to Turner. It's short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. So 1 gone here in the St. Louis third. And the pitcher digs in next. It'll be Jack Flaherty. First pitch of the at-bat. To second for Kendrick. And a bobble out there by Kendrick. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out. Into the box now, Luis Sardinhas. 2 away in the inning, and again, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. They still trail 1-0. Digging in, Anthony Rendon. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Anthony Rendon.
The pitch. And he begins the at-bat with a knuckle curve looked at for strike 1. And he takes strike 2.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And the Nationals get a man into scoring position. It's a leadoff double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Rendon stands at second with no outs. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Up next for the Nationals.
The man at second with 1 down. And up next, it's the left-handed power threat, Matt Adams. He's set. Here it comes.
D-Rod.
Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike one. Line drive to left. Ozuna is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with two away now. Here's Howie Kendrick, runner in scoring position with two gone. Here comes the first pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them. But he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Nationals leave one, but they're up 1-0. Max Scherzer will come on and get some work as he makes his second appearance so far this spring.
Max Scherzer.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Eaton going back. Now this will rattle up against the wall. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. The speed they always talk about with this guy was on full display there.
Yeah, when you've got elite speed like this guy does, Matt, you don't need any help from the fielders to give you more time. He's thinking extra bases as soon as the ball gets to the outfield, and that time he wanted 3.
Into the box now, number 19, as he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield. And he will fight the Cactus League sky as he puts this one away for out number 1.
Now batting.
So striding in, Paul Goldschmidt, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his batting gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Goldschmidt, or Goldie just for short. He was an 8th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
No fielder.
Ready for another chance? Marcell Ozuna. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. And, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1. One run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to left, and the Cardinals take a 2-1 lead.
Wow, there's a case of a ball up in the zone. Not the easiest pitch in the world to get underneath and drive it out of the ballpark. Good piece of hitting right there. Ball up in the zone. He didn't miss it. He destroyed it.
Now batting.
In now, Jose Martinez. As he grounds one briskly to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. Runner at first following the error. And that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Matt Wieters. Scherzer comes set. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away. But that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
Hey!
There's strike two as the hanging slider was let go. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Parra. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Striding in once again, Kurt Suzuki. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Alberto Mejia will come out now and make his first appearance of the spring.
Now pitching and batting in the third spot, number 68, Alberto Mejia. Now playing first base and batting eighth, number 15, Hanley.
First offering on its way. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. And this is swung on and missed there by Suzuki, and he's in trouble now, down 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Sardinius is there. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Now batting
in is Gerardo Parra. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Fastball in there for a called strike.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to an AB against the pitcher.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the fifth. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Max Scherzer. First at bat of the game for him here in the fifth, as he was a late entrant into this one. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
0-1's the count.
Behind 0-2 now. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Skied into straightaway right. Martinez is after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Nationals gone in order. Our score remains. Eric Fetty, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Washington, number 23, Eric Fetty.
Digging in, Jairo Munoz. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Munoz.
Swing and a miss, 0-1. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. Now batting, Hanley Ramirez.
Hanley.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a fly ball. Parra sprinting after it, and no one will track it down. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hops this one up, and there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Luis Sardinas. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good, Bill.
And a bobble out there by Kendrick. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. Ready for another shot now. Trey Turner. He singled his last time up.
The shortstop, Trey Turner.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. John Brebbia takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
St. Louis. Now pitching and batting in the 6th spot. Number 60.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Brebbia.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Adam Eaton. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. And there are 2 away now. Striding in now for the Nats, Anthony Rendon. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And that misses 1-1. One ball and 2 strikes to count. 2 runs, 4 hits, 1 error thus far for the Nationals. Ball 2.
Well, that's a great take there, right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. But Austin Voss enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 50.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Harrison Bader. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch hit hard down the right field line, but foul. The windup and the 0-1. Line towards center field. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So after the leadoff base hit, they'll have his wheels to contend with here.
Hey guys, he doubled up right there. Back-to-back sliders. Nice job by the batter right there. Just misses the first one, makes the adjustment, stays a little shorter, and drives the next pitch for a base hit.
Hit in the air out to left. Soto has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, number 7. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Here it comes, 0-2. Lined hard toward right center, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
The left fielder, number 23.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Marcell Ozuna. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3. Wilmer Defoe is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Number 1. Wilmer.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Pitch is popped up. Number 19 is there, and that's the first out of the inning. Ryan Zimmerman will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Ryan Zimmerman.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1. Zimmerman swings, and this ball sent out to deep left field. And as Nationals fans have heard before, see you later.
The catcher, number 28, Kurt Suzuki.
Standing in now, Kurt Suzuki. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Now a swing and a miss here by Suzuki as he set down on strikes for the second out. Stepping in, Gerardo Parra. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. As Dribble Cabrera will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away.
Cabrera.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Giovanni Gallegos will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. And now a swing and a miss by Cabrera as he falls behind, no balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here with that base hope.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Nationals on the Wander Suero gets the call from the pen to take over
Ladies
on the
and
mound
gentlemen,
and start the
your
home
attention,
seventh.
please.
Brian Dozier is also into the ball game now as he takes over at
Now playing
second.
first base, number 10.
So coming to the
John
plate, Jose Martinez. An
Now
error
playing
allowed him to
second
reach base in his last
Number
appearance.
9.
This thing's far
Ryan
from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Paul
Your attention,
DeYoung
please.
will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 12, DeYoung.
Now a drive by DeYoung. This ball is hit well to left field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. It's a solo shot here for Paul DeYoung, and the Redbirds have drawn even now at 3-3.
Great swing right there. Sometimes you just see that ball pop out of that pitcher's hand just a little bit different than that fastball, and he was able to stay back, keep his front shoulder locked, and take that off-speed pitch deep.
The batter, the shortstop, Jairo
Into the box,
Munoz.
Jairo Munoz, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. No hits to this point. The chance here for Dozier at second. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The batter, the
Here's
first
Hanley
baseman,
Ramirez. He
Hanley.
popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, pretty impressive if you ask me. So many times you beat a sinker into the ground, you end up grounding out to third. You're running down to first base, and you're so upset at yourself. At least he got under the thing. He knows.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. But the Cards.
Your
Andrew
attention,
Stevenson
please.
is going to be asked to get
Pitching
things going
for
here as a
Washington.
lead off the top of the eighth.
number 17, Andrew Stevenson.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here.
Ladies and
Dominic
gentlemen,
Leone has
your
been
attention,
summoned from the
please.
bullpen as he'll do
The
so to
changes
start the
for
eighth.
St. Louis. Now pitching and batting in the fifth spot, number 55.
A swing and a
Dominic
shot hit down the
Leone.
corner.
Now
And
playing
that
right
nearly
and
broke our
batting
tie,
sixth,
but instead it's a
number
foul ball.
28.
As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Your attention, please.
Michael Taylor will come on to pinch hit here in a
Number
big
3.
spot.
Michael A.
It's a nice job by the offensive player right there to stay in there on that fastball. He wanted it back. You could tell he was frustrated. He swung through the pitch before.
There to handle it is Ozuna, and there's one away. Victor Robles will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning.
Robles.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Oh, and he swings his arm behind his back and knocks it down. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely. Juan Soto to the plate now. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Called strike 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Hit hard, but foul. Ready with another 0-2. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Stevenson is digging for home. And the go-ahead run will score from second as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
And he fouls this one off. Robles at third. Soto is over at second with one down in the inning. And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with 2 away now. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Lifetime versus this arm. He's 2 for 4. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Andrew Stevenson will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
For the Nationals. Now playing shortstop.
Michael Taylor will stay in the ball game as he takes over in center. Adrian Sanchez will also enter as he takes over at third base.
Number 20.
Digging in once again, Luis Sardinas. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Now playing third base, number 5, Adrian Sanchez.
Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
Hey, you know what, D-Row, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out of the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
So the lineup flips over and digging in. Harrison Bader. Tyler O'Neill will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Tyler O'Neill.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
So he sets him down swinging. Tyler O'Neill becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Wong, base runner at first with 1 out. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Kieboom will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2. Stepping up now, number 7. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Yadier Molina will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Yadier Molina.
Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The left fielder.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Into the box now, Marcell Ozuna. He swings and grounds it to short, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Tyler O'Neill will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. Colton Wong will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here. Yadier Molina will stay in the ballgame as he'll likely do the catching from here out. He's set, and the pitch. Oh, tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Backhanded, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
You know what we call that? We call that clean living. To get a knock on a check swing does not happen often. This guy obviously had some good karma coming his way.
John Gant takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 53.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. On the run is O'Neill. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Number 65 will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Suzuki stands at first with 1 out. Here comes another 0-2. Fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down. Coming to the plate now Spencer Kieboom. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded foul. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Popped him up. And he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time. Sean Doolittle is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Number 63, Sean.
Matt Carpenter will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
13, Matt Carpenter.
And that swung on and missed for strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Line drive to left. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'll be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Stepping in now, Adolis Garcia, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there.
Dexter.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 coming. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Hara. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now at the plate, Jairo Munoz, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Into the box, Hanley Ramirez. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch on its way. Line to the right side. And the 2-out thunder. This might set up a play at the plate. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the out.
And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
Now batting, center fielder.
So stepping in, Tyler O'Neill. He's got the potential tying run at third, the winning run at second base. 2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Cardinals down to their final strike here. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over. A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Washington came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory.
The final line score for our ball game.